Hey guys, it's Sim, and this is Wrestling Unlimited. As well, word has come out that Seth Rollins may be injured, and we have some updates on that, as many are skeptical on this because Seth Rollins already fooled us once this year with an injury. But first off, PW Insider does write the following. The angle on Raw earlier today with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker turning on Seth Rollins was necessitated by Seth Rollins suffering an injury at Crown Jewel Perth over the weekend. The belief is Rollins hurt his left shoulder landing while executing the coast-to-coast dive towards the upside-down Cody Rhodes, who was hanging in the turnbuckle. There is no official word on the nature of the issue, but Rollins was seen sporting a sling in a photo he took with a fan on Sunday evening in Australia. We are told he will undergo testing in the coming days. But Fightful also had an update on this, stating, quote, Seth Rollins looks to have sustained an injury at Crown Jewel. Rollins was seen backstage and around Australia in a sling after Crown Jewel. It's widely speculated internally that he sustained the injury on the coast-to-coast headbutt and then finished the match. He noted that the move would have, quote, long-lasting ramifications. Rollins broke the distance fall with his arm. It's pro wrestling and anything is possible, but this was again treated as legitimate internally. To be clear, much of the details around Rollins right now is very speculatory in nature. The specific details of the injury were being kept very quiet. One WWE source said individually, not on behalf of WWE, that an actual break of the arm would probably end up being better than a shoulder injury because Rollins could be back in December from a break. However, they said it was unlikely that they would avoid a, quote, drastic change if it was a more serious shoulder injury. He was being careful filming segments at Raw and was hiding the injury with baggy clothes. Rollins was credited heavily from over half a dozen sources we spoke to for finishing the match, staying in Australia, and working the show. Not just that, but doing a promo, a backstage segment, and a physical segment. Though details were foggy, the hope from staff backstage was that because Rollins was cleared for the segment, the injury might not be as bad as feared. He is expected to undergo further testing this week. WWE had Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed attack Rollins today, which was hinted to us as a heavy creative pivot, without being explicitly stated. Fightful spoke to a source in WWE that indicated that they'd heard that a Braun Breaker split originally wasn't planned or in the cards until next year. So, again, people in WWE think that it's a real injury and that they pivoted on plans of the Vision breaking up early instead of later next year. We do not know exactly how to take all of this, but we're going to take it as legit for now and see where it all goes. When Seth Rollins did the knee injury at Saturday Night's main event, the match with LA Knight, and then we found out that it was fake, and it took about 3 days to really come out that it's not a real injury. So I want to say maybe by the end of the week, Friday, we should know one way or the other what the heck is going on with Seth Rollins and if this is a real or a storyline injury. With that, if we do hear anything further on what's going on with the old World Heavyweight Champion and what could happen with that belt if he's really hurt, we'll have that for you right here. Wrestling Unlimited.